If you are getting a lot of price objections, or if people are just straight up ghosting after they ask for information about your offer, it is 100% because your message is speaking to that kind of person. And this can be consciously or unconsciously. Usually it's a combination of both. But what I see people do all the time is think, well, nobody can afford it. I either, need a different audience or I need to lower my prices. That's not true. If you are incredible at what you do, you definitely don't need to lower your prices. You just need to start speaking to a different person. Your premium buyers are already in your audience, and they're not out here saying stuff like, I'm stuck and I can't do it. The whole reason I even wanted to tell you this is because I was auditing some homework that I gave to one of my clients, and I know that this will be super helpful for you to hear as well. So I was asking her what her clients' unideal thought patterns are. And I was going through them, and every single one of these thoughts that she had, most of them were also objections. So the one that comes to mind right now is, I've tried everything to lose weight and I just can't. Okay? That is a person who is going to find every reason in the world to not work with you, okay? To not invest in themselves, because they're running their life from a story based on past experiences. Premium clients do not think like that, okay? We do not think like that. Premium clients know when they want something, and they know when they see the person who's going to help them get it now. They're going to go out of their way to get it now. Doesn't matter if they have the money in their bank account or not. Premium client does not mean rich person, okay? It means the person who is committed to what they want more than they're committed to what they don't want. And these are the people that you want to be talking to in your content, because the person who's telling themselves stuff like, I've tried everything to lose weight and I can't, they are going to need to be convinced, number one, to believe that they can do it, and number two, that you can help them do it. But a lot of time, if that self-belief isn't already baked in, you're gonna get a lot more objections. You can handle these objections in your content, and it can shift your people's perception. It can shift their beliefs enough to where they can get on board with, hey, I can actually do this. And you're totally allowed to do that. You can absolutely run your business like this. What I've found is that my best clients, my most fun to work with clients, they don't need to be convinced. They come with their belief pre-installed, right? They did that belief work before they ever even came to me. And whenever they see me talking about whatever I'm talking about, they're like, I want that. And they trust themselves. They hold themselves accountable to what they want. They take responsibility for their own results. This is a wildly different person. So if you are hearing lots of price objections, if you're having people ghost, this is why. You can have premium clients littered throughout your entire audience, but if they don't think you're speaking to them, why would they move? You know what I mean? So that's what we do together inside of Catalyst. I'm about to run the Catalyst Bootcamp again, and it's going to be kick-ass. This is the second time around. And when you get your messaging actually speaking to the people who are ready to move, instead of feeling like you got to drag people along and convince them and cheerlead them, then you have a wildly different business, okay, first of all. And second, you have a lot more fun. It's a lot easier. Content becomes easy. Content becomes fun because you're speaking to people who already want it, and you're doing your soul work. You are using your genius to transform people's lives, and it gets to be the easiest thing in the world. And then they know you're talking to them, and that's when they reach out and say, hey, I've been watching for a few days, or I just found you, or I've been watching you for a couple of months, and I don't know what you did, but things are just landing now. I want in. This happens naturally. I've seen people come in and change one thing in their messaging and 5x their income right away. This is sales psychology. This is not a guessing game, but we don't just use sales psychology. We use your human design. We use your unique blueprint, your genius. We create your irresistible offer. If you already have an offer, that's beautiful. There are probably some ways that it needs some updating to be speaking to a premium buyer, and we do all of that inside of the Catalyst Bootcamp. There's a couple other ways to work with me as well, but if you're interested in getting help, job getting your messaging, speaking to that person who is going to be ready to buy right fucking now, then reach out to me on Instagram, and I cannot wait to talk to you.